Hey everyone, Becky here. Yeah, so what I want to do is continue doing this. This is the new, what I'm calling HSK 3.1 exam format. All right, so I want to look at level 6, and in the last video we did listening and the oral part, which is a separate file. And this time I want to do the reading and writing sections. All right. So the listening was a little bit challenging, but not overwhelming. I want to see how difficult/easy this is. So here's the reading section. This is part 1. It is different. 梅兰芳是著名的京剧表演艺术家，他非常okay, so we need a verbjective in here. 使劲儿 makes no sense. 好学 curious or inquisitive. Studious is probably a better translation. That's probably a strong candidate. 优先 no, prioritize. 发光 he emits light. Oh, he emits light. No. So obviously this is B. 生活中的方方面面，都是他观察学习的目标。他在演出时头上戴的头面，I don't know 头面和身上穿的行头。Is this like AI or something? VR maybe? I clicked. Oh, this one. Yeah. 都是很有什么什么的特长、焦点、讲究，力度，很有讲究的。特长 no， 焦点是 focal point， 头上很有什么什么的。So it needs to be a noun. 焦点很有讲究，很有讲，力度 power. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. 焦点 could it be 焦点？ Could it be 特长？特长 is like speciality. 特长 like a speciality dish or something like this. I guess I'll go 讲究，很有讲究的。关于这些表演，服饰颜色的搭配，美兰芳从自家院中的牵牛花身上，受到了很多压力。What's this? Yeah, I'm gonna mark this because I'm not familiar with this. I'm trying to gauge the difficulty. 受到了很大压力，受到了很大。困扰 works. TPN is not great. 心耐疲乏 no, it must be this. 困扰。哪几种颜色搭配起来鲜艳夺目？That's kind of a 成语。哪几种颜色搭配起来素雅大方？Yeah, these are not HSK 6 phrases, but they are phrases that a HSK 6 student may know. 哪几种颜色不能搭配？这些都是他在观察五颜六色的牵牛花时，okay, so 牵牛花 is a something, is a proper noun, I guess. So let's get rid of this and this. I don't know what 牵牛花 is. Is it a type of flower? 感悟到了 or is it the name of a device? 据说他在演京剧中，京剧《仙女散花》时用到的长绸旧，this is 丝绸的绸还是 silk 旧什么什么，牵牛花的剑 变色. Is this like gradient in the sense of a color gradient? Sure. 借鉴 works. The others don't make sense, right? 备用 is like prep. No, and union, operate. So you operate a business or something. 关联 connected to this. Yeah, some of these words I don't know. 观众只看到梅兰芳演出时的服装造型，色彩搭配，no，色彩搭配的越来越漂亮，越来越和谐，也和谐。So the colors appeared harmoniously，和谐。却不知道这里面还有牵牛花的功劳。All right, I still don't know what this is, but so it was B. That was correct. Yeah, I got 讲究一启发，收到了很多启发。don't think that's 收到启发。Are you sure? 收到发。Apparently, it is a collocation. 当我们受到启发时，受到启发，让自己受到启发和激励。Yeah, all right, you can 受到启发，从自家院中受到启发。Okay, so 困扰。So how can we do 受到困扰? Maybe you don't. 受到困扰。So I got one wrong. 受到困扰。I don't know. It doesn't seem natural. Now that I know 受到启发 works, sure. Here I chose, what did I choose? It was this one, wasn't it? This one was silly. Yeah, okay, so one thing I'm noticing is there are no A's. So none of the answers have any A's. What happens? Oh, there's an A. Oh, wow, there's one A here. There is an A. Probably, yeah. Well, there is an A. All right, anyway, so they mentioned AI writing things like this, writing questions and problems for the HSK exam. And whenever you get AI to write a question like this, it won't choose A as the correct answer. It will almost never choose D as well. It's almost always B or C. It prefers C over everything else. Anyway, I guess that depends on the AI. Anyway, so I wanted to comment on the difficulty. So compared with the HSK 6 2.0 standards, well, there was substantially less reading. Because on the HSK 6 2.0, 5 questions requires 5 snippets of about 2 or 3 lines in length. So it's notably less reading involved. You do need to know collocations. And I got this wrong because I did not know the collocation. And these are all well, I haven't checked every single one, but yeah, these are HSK 6 words according to this new HSK 3.1 syllabus, which means you need to study those words in particular for this section. But you certainly need to know a lot of words outside this. Did I get this one? Yeah, 和谐. What was this one? 接近. All right. This is not a formidable opponent. All right, so this looks the same looks the same except there's one I throw away. All right. 大海退潮，渔民吴松树. Yeah, this is a name, right? 身穿蓝色马甲. I don't know what 马甲 is. Some sort of I don't know. Well, it's horse armor, right? 马盔. It is a horse armor, is it? 手持夹子，延续着各个随海水飘来的塑料瓶. I can hear. So he's using some kind of to pick up plastic bottle waste on the beach. Or maybe not on the beach. Presumably on some coastal region. 吴松树，家住浙江省，黄礁岛. Zhejiang is Zhejiang coastal? 自从加入蓝色循环海洋塑料废弃物治理项目什么什么什么什么. Okay, so 自从 from when he joined blah 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 this program, so 他apparently she 便每天都来海边捡塑料瓶. That makes a lot of sense because we just introduced that she's picking up plastic bottles on the coast. And the grammar makes sense. 自从他变 here is 就 right? 自从 blah 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 他就 blah blah blah. So I think the first one is B. The others are not even grammatically sensible. Yeah. All right. 大海每一天的潮涨潮落. So, how am I doing this? One. Okay. 见证了他的行动。捡来的塑料瓶会送到附近的小兰之家. So this is a metaphor. Little blue family, a little blue house. What color should a metaphor be? Pink. 每个塑料瓶的价格比一般垃圾回收站的要高很多. I'm expecting a 于是 or something like this. This one? 也算是挣点儿钱，补贴家用. No, this one. 而回收利用后的收益 is incomplete. No. So 也算是. So 也算是. So this is the subject. No, the price is the subject. 也算是挣点钱补. Yeah, I guess it's F. Because we're talking about the money she's getting from recycling plastic bottles. 胡松树开心地说：蓝色循环项目应用数字化手段 digitalization 追踪标记海洋废弃物回收的每个环节，从小兰之家运出的塑料垃圾之后会经历一场奇妙之旅. 它们被深度清洗，熔造 is 熔融 right? 熔融，熔融造粒，熔融. One is melt and one is dissolve, right? 熔融造粒. So there's quite a lot of challenging text. 最终用于材料包装、工业制造、服装加服装加啊风 what 服装加风 is a verb 用于一二三等众多领域，服装加风 is a word. Alright, 什么，主要会回馈给当地居民。Okay, so I'm expecting an incomplete sentence. It should just be like a noun or a noun phrase, and because we got a 会 here, so whatever this is, 会 do this. We saw one before, didn't we? 蓝色循环正在从浙江走向全国。而回收率那守护者数百平方公里的海滩。That's a verb phrase. 主要有回馈给 so 回馈 should involve money, right? What would it be? 守护 not this one. 正在从这 this is not relevant. Can't really start a sentence with "儿." Or maybe unless you continue it from here, right? I don't know. 而回收利用后的收益 yeah, it must be E. I don't like starting a sentence with "儿," but anyway, it must be E, right? 主要会yeah, because this is 收益, this is a noun phrase. So that's what we need grammatically there, and the others do not fit, even though you're starting a sentence with "儿." 沿着浙江的海岸线，10多个小蓝之家如同海洋卫士，什么，也守护着数百平方公里的海滩。Yeah, that's absolutely this. Protecting the beach. So, yeah, like this. She's like this, protecting the beach. Oh, many people like her. All right. 截至目前 so there's two words that look very similar. There's 目前 and then there's 日前, and they visually look very similar. This is 目前. 目前 is now, whereas 日前 is a few days ago, right? 也就目前该项目共收集海洋废弃物约1.5万吨，其中塑料废弃物2900多吨。2023年，该项目获得联合国环境规划署署我规划署我 How do we pass this? I'll get rid of that. 该项目获得联合国 the United Nations 环境 environment 规划署颁发的 is I don't understand what that's doing. Yeah, I'll put it in. 颁发的地球卫士奖，如今 blah 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 在越来越多的地方。Okay, so this is the verb, is it? 奏响奏响海洋保护之歌。So we need a noun phrase again, don't we? 在什么什么多的地方。Here, this 正在从浙江走向全国， Yeah, so it's not just a noun phrase. Chinese has a kind of rolling subject. So this subject can continue on here. I think D is next. All right. So, well, I forget what I tried. B, F, E, C. I presume it's correct. So that did not come without challenges. Is it harder than the HSK 2.0? Yes. Is it much harder? A little bit. A little bit. No, it's not. It's not extreme, but there's certainly non-HSK words. What is Maja? I don't even know what that is. And what's the other one? Oh, the other one was back here. What is this? I'm being inconsistent. What is Maja? So this is some article of clothing. Corset. Um, vest. So this is like a protection vest or something like this. And what was this one? It's a type of flower, is it? 天油花, white-edged morning glory. Well, I guess that's it. Looks pretty. Yeah, some of this is what is this? 头面. Oh, 头面, sorry. 面 will be 面具, right? Something like this, some sort of mask. 镜头. These are concepts related to Chinese culture, right? Relating to 京剧. I want to click that, but it's Douyin. So this is 头面, is it? Thing on can I just see the image? Not easily. Click this one. 头面, and what was the other one? Oh, not that one. Oh, the 行头. What is 行头? Whoa. 行头. Not in the dictionary. Oh, hold on, maybe person's clothing, outfit, actor's costume. All right, so this is 行头. And oh, this is Douyin again. All right, don't worry about it. So presumably, what would 头面 面 head ornament. All right, so this is a 头面. So it's kind of like a crown, but not necessarily shaped like a crown. What is 渐变色? This is 变色 changing color, right? So 渐变色 is just gradually change color. You use 渐 as a single. Maybe this isn't that. Ugh. Too much stuff going on all at once. All right, that one was doable. Let's have a look at this one. All right. 一人住院，全家受累。很多家庭可能都遇到过亲人生病、住院陪护难的问题。OK，近年来，一种新兴的无陪护病房服务正在浙江、福建等地进行试点。All right, so this is the concept they're introducing. So I'll put that in pink. 无陪护并不是无人陪护，而是有医院安排经过专业培训的护理员进行陪护，实现无家属陪护和陪而不护。What? So, all right, it's so one of your relatives is sick, they're in the hospital. It's too much trouble to go and visit them because we've got our own lives to do. So it's not this. 有院安排经过专业培训的这个，so it's kind of like training the nurses to function like family members. Is that the idea? Yeah, 护理员 is 护士. 护理 is a verb. Is what a nurse does is nursing, I guess. So this is nursing and nursing staff. Yeah, or basically nurse. 从2022年7月起，浙江省安吉县人民医院便正式启用无陪护病房。All right，无陪护病房护理费分3档。Okay, so there's 3 levels you can purchase at this hospital. Hold on, why are we paying for this? 按天收费. Okay. What is 按天? I'm not sure about that one. 一对服务190元，一对2服务120元，一对3服务100元. Oh, is 天 here is like 天数, the number of days or something? 按天. I don't know. Oh no, it is daily, the daily fee. Oh, okay. I feel like I should know that, but so okay, you get one nurse looking after one patient, 160 yuan, one nurse per day. One nurse looking after 2 patients, 120 yuan, one nurse looking after 3 patients. 而在当地. All right, whoever wrote these seems to like putting "儿" at the start of sentences. 而在当地，如果患者家属自己请护工提供1对1服务的护工价格至少每天230元。自启动以来，无陪护病房仅在2年内便扩建至12个病区。扩建 that's a new word for me. But presumably it's like 延伸、扩大、扩散这样累积 no 累计收治患者6800多人，在福建省。今年无陪护病房试点范围将扩大到全省所有3级医院。无陪护病房护理员由试点员统一应用，所以统一 unified 应用。I'm kind of unsure what this means, but probably not all that important. 或引入第三方提供服务。Is this a typo? Should it be 同意? Like agree? Would be a typo. Sometimes you get typos. 为了保证服务质量，护理员上岗前，需经过专业培训，上岗后，他们的工作质量，还需要接受患者、医院和公司的多重监管。此外，为了减轻患者负担，福建省市厦门厦门进福建，is it？厦门市还将无陪护病房的服务费用纳入了医保，paid into medical insurance。Right，28岁的施先生，so that's a name。 putting blue for names, I guess. 因病住进了福建厦门市某家医院，so some unspecified hospital 一天夜里，他突然抽搐，this is twitch or spasm. This is a rare word. This is not a HSK word. Yeah, 抽搐. It's in my corp. Oh, I can't. This. All right. It's in the corpus, I think. Yeah. 肌肉抽搐 twitch. Yeah. In the corpus I've been working on. 失去意识. So twitch or spasm, losing consciousness. So it's probably pretty serious. So all right. 病房护理员第一时间呼叫医护人员，老人得到及时抢救。徐先生的儿子在接受采访时说：“哪怕是我们家属自己陪护，可能也发现不了。呃，这这一个多月住下来，我们对无陪护服务可以说是从怀疑到信任，到最后产生的依赖。” All right. So this is an anecdote of Mr. Shi. Mr. Shi, who is elderly, started twitching and having losing consciousness. And his son, was it? Mr. Shi's son, like at first was a bit suspicious of this replacing family care, but turned out that families are not experts at medicine, etc., etc. And yeah, so he started trusting from doubt to trust and reliance. 各地的试点表明，和家属自己请护工相比，医院同意安排 is 同意 so it's not a typo, it's a why is this? 在医院同意安排的护理员更专业。Yeah, I'm a little confused about that, but I'm guessing this is not critical. 患者支出也明显降低。业内人士认为，无陪护模式是解决陪护难、陪护贵的一项便民惠民措施。This looks like a Chonging. This is not a HSK one. I've never seen it before. Okay. 安吉县人民医院的无陪护病房服务，护理费定价低，成为省级示范点 ，maybe but they didn't say that。仅收治重症患者 didn't say that。护理员综合素质高。Wait, what did they say then? This one. Is it this one? Not very cheap for me. I don't know. That's a lot of money. I don't know. Maybe it's not that much. Like if it's your loved ones. Maybe it's a chiffon. Yeah. No? It's part of this snippet. Ah, maybe we can infer it from this. So the answer is not directly stated. You need to infer it. So I guess it's this one. I guess it's A. They do not say it's a model for the rest. Yeah, 吴佩瑞个仅在2年内便破建筑. They don't directly say it's a role model, but like the model was copied and emulated elsewhere. So that implies this, right? This and this. So B and D are completely irrelevant, right? And they didn't say it's cheap. I don't know, like it's a matter of opinion, but for an average Chinese person, I suspect this is not all that cheap. Like it depends, right? It depends on your level of income. So I think this is C. All right, 福建省的无陪护病房护理员工作福利好。Didn't say that. 必须持证上岗. This could be correct. Hold on. They said something similar. 接受多方监管. This one, definitely this one. 每年定期考核. No, B. So they went through, so in Fujian, they went through multiple stages of 监管. Yeah, 多重监管. This one. 多方监管. Oh, 多方. 多方 is also true though. It's a different meaning though. Multiple stages. 持证上岗. So we need to go through this. We didn't say anything about that, did we? The zheng is like a certificate or presumably some kind of thing you put on your, what are they called? Those necklaces? I don't know. You put your medical credentials on there so everyone can see. Lanyard. 患者这个是先生的家属后来对 blah 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 的态度. So at first it was suspicious, but then this one 基于肯定 so affirms. Yeah, 就是后来 so 有所误解 was not 后来. 不太在意 is completely untrue. 表示质疑 no, completely untrue. This one. And 关于无陪护病房服务可以知道什么已在全国推行 no, they gave a few examples. It's on the way or something like that, right? 不允许家属陪护 no. 可减轻病人负担 yes, that one absolutely. 不易产生医疗纠纷 didn't say anything along those lines. Definitely this one. I even used 负担 this word, right? I can just search. Where was it? 负担. Oh, yeah. So you can just copy and paste the answer. Right. So, wait, was this C? Ah, it was A. 护理费定价低. All right, apparently this is cheap. 至少 it didn't seem very cheap to me. I don't know. It's it's an opinion though, isn't it? It's not factual right or wrong. It's like, do you think it's cheap? Right? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? I mean, if the article said it's very cheap, then that would be the answer. But the article doesn't really say it's cheap. Let's give it another read. This one, the others I got right, right? That one, C, yes, B. All right, so I got A wrong. So I thought my logic was this one. So it was emulated elsewhere, and therefore it became a role model. Shengji. Actually, it didn't say Shengji, right? Yeah, that's a little bit different. Yeah, but this one, 护理费定价低. All right, let's see what, and we're talking this particular. 从2022年7月起，浙江省安吉县人民医院便正在用pardon me 无陪护病房。无陪护病房护理费分3档，按天收费，一堆服务190元，一堆2服务120元，一堆3服务100元。在当地，如果患者家属自己请护工，提供一对一服务的护工价格至少每天230元。自起来，无陪护病房，仅在2年内，便扩建至12个病房，累计收治患者6800多人。Okay, now we're out of context. So apparently this is cheap. I don't know. That's not especially cheap. So are you getting medical treatment, or is it like a carer or something like this? All right, I don't think this is a particularly good question then. If that's the answer, could you imagine someone doing this, not living in China, and having to judge whether or not this price is expensive or not? Maybe they don't like. This is a global exam. Yeah, I don't know. Am I missing something? That seems a little weird to me. And they even use the jishao. At least it could be more than this. So I'm question might not be fun. Anyway, this is more or less the same as what was on the HSK 6 2.0, I think. Maybe I didn't notice any major differences. Maybe it's slightly easier, but yeah. I don't know, that's a pretty advanced word. I don't think it's on the HSK. 抽搐, the medical jargon, spasm. But at the same time, it wasn't essential for choosing the answers. 突然 something. So if you're putting 突然, it's going to imply something bad has happened. From the context, we know it's in a hospital, so it's going to be related to something medical. So some medical something happened, and usually 一天夜里, yeah, during some random night, suddenly pla, and he lost consciousness. So I think it's not essential, but at the same time, yeah. All right, let's continue. Okay, 1 second. I'll have a rest, and then we'll continue into the writing section. Right, had a little rest. What were we doing? Oh yeah, I'm up to the writing section. Okay, the writing section. This one will be a challenge for me. 你租了一套2居室的房子，现在需要在网上发布一则信息，找一名 室友跟你合租，发布的内容包括你对室友的要求、房间、设施等，请根据要求，写一则交租信息，字数不少于150页，150字。150 yeah, 150 pages. Whoops. No, 150 characters. All right, let me open a text editor and let's do it. All right, here we go. So I copied the prompt here. My answer. All right. So 两居室的房间. Um, could I just copy paste this? 我So, all right, maybe I'll start with the title. 寻找 I don't even know where to begin with this. 交室友室友交室友 Um, 你租了 Okay, so it's not my place. I'm renting a place. So, and I'm subletting it. Okay. 合租 So what should I write? 女性青年教学寻找追着what's the word 交起 like seeking all the kind of stuff you'd get in a newspaper article. 找青年中年中年中年女性找女性室友合租合租。So, am I supposed to phrase it? 找一名室友 copy paste that. 正找找一名新室 So, yeah, this is a real challenge to me. All right. 发布内容包括你对室友的要求 Okay. Okay, so let's just say I'm after a female housemate. What else would I want in a housemate? 据合同不得养宠物不得抽烟 no smoking 养宠物毒品 drugs 毒品夜里夜里 at night what make loud noises how do you say this 晚上10点晚上10点对 semicolon 晚上10点不许不许loud noises 不许发出 嗯不许吵声，大声。How would you say it though? 中年女性正找一名女性室友合租。Uh, so this is according to the contract, you're not allowed to smoke, have animals, do drugs. Um, 晚上不许呃发出发声音发大声发出大声音。I don't know. I don't know. This doesn't sound natural to me. 免得干扰邻居。All right. What else we got here? We should talk about utilities. Um, so so usually it's gas, heating, water. Actually, water. I don't know. Internet, electricity. Sorry, electricity, heating, water, internet. Okay, so electricity, 电费，暖火费，暖费. Is it just 暖费？暖气 No, was it 暖气费? Oh wow, I've never done this before. 暖费，电费，网费. It's just 网费, right? Internet. So electricity, heating, internet. What else? I don't know. Um, uh, what do people do in a house? I don't know. I'm just thinking. Like my landlord thought this stuff out, so I just like don't care. Hmm. Yeah. 水费，水费不包括在内。每月要花费多少？100元。We didn't put the rent. Um, 租金为多少？2000元一个月。So this should go here. We prioritize that one first. Yeah, sometimes on these things they talk. You're not allowed to do certain adult activities in your own place. Um, hmm. Oh, we didn't talk about location. So this was 一套教育条件，这是一套两居室的房子，位于北京朝阳区。Oh, if it's going to be 朝阳区, I'm going to increase that like 4,000. Yeah, it's expensive living in Beijing. 北京朝阳区，附近有朝阳公园。朝阳公园。I presume I'm allowed to make this stuff up, right? 朝阳公园，有附近有朝阳，朝阳 is a region in Beijing. I guess I technically used to live there. 朝阳地铁站。Okay, 离 the what is it? Is it 朝阳区？朝阳地铁站离朝阳站1.5公里。附近有朝阳图书馆、朝阳公园，还有什么？朝阳医院。What else is there? It's not like 朝阳. I'll just put 朝阳. I just making this up. All right. 聚活通. So here, so this plus this, and there's 押金, a deposit 押金为多少？就是 it's usually 一个月的租金作为押金。Okay. So I've probably forgotten a whole bunch of things, really. Oh, we need a date. So 2026年2月左右maybe I make it earlier. Who cares? Go yeah, I'll just yeah, from something like that. Yeah, I'm not good at this. 150 characters. Well, that's 166. All right, let's leave it at that. 中年女性正找一名女性室友合租。2026年1月有空。这是一套两居室的房子，位于北京朝阳区，离朝阳地铁站1.5公里。附近有朝阳图书馆、朝阳公园、朝阳医院等设施。没有，这是租金为5000不4000元每个月。Yeah, it's kind of expensive in Beijing. 一个月的租金作为押金。Is there 一个月 I think it was 1 month's rent is the deposit. 据合同，不得抽烟、养宠物、吸毒品。晚上7点后不许发出大声音，免得干扰邻居。电费、暖气费、网费、水费不包括在内，每月要花100元。Maybe I'll make that 200 yuan. Da, 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 da. I'll put this, get a spot for it. All right, maybe I should put contact details. 联系人，李女士。I'm gonna make up a phone number. Bup, 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 bup. That's what Chinese phone numbers look like. I just made up a random phone number. Don't call this person, by the way. Li Fangdong? Li Nixu. Lovely. All right. Now let's give this to ChatGPT. 1 second. All right. I gave it to ChatGPT. Let's see what we get. 整体评价内容完整，信息清楚，明显符合考试要求，语气正式。Yeah, I had to write formally and succinctly, like you would get in a newspaper or something like that. 结构也很像真实的交租是 this 交租信息。放在 HSK 类写作里是稳妥合格的水平。稳妥 dependably 合格 a dependable pass. So ChatGPT was pretty, or at least said it was happy. Okay, 自然度 increase naturalness and 考试取向。优点 Yeah, ChatGPT likes pointing out your Yodians. I like pointing out my Yodians. What are my Yodians? 要点齐全，房屋类型、地段，OK，租金和押金，费用说明，对室友的要求，联系方式，都覆盖到了，整体完全没问题。All right. So basically, I covered a lot of topics that you would naturally cover in such an art. 用词变正式。I mean, yeah, but I wanted to be formal because it's all right. Anyway, 符合交租信息文体。Yeah, exactly. It's meant to be formal. 比如谓语租金为 Yeah, I'm using formal grammar. 不包括在内。Yeah. 据合同都很得体。All right, thank you. That was quite deliberate. It's nice to have your writing appreciated. All right. 逻辑顺序合理，房子、地点、费用、规定，联系方式，读起来不乱。All right, where can I improve? 可以改进的地方，更像母语者。开头，略显公文味 ，official document。Sure, but it's extremely hard for me to not do that. I don't think I have that level of nuance. Like, I mean, I tried to make it formal because it's a formal context. 中年女性，正找一名女性室友合租。语法没错，但稍微有点儿新闻报道感。extra, read all about it. Seeking female housemate, no pets allowed. 学际交租，里更常见的是，本人为本人，本人为中年女性，现诚招一名女性室友合租。This one, yeah, this is even more formal and succinct. That is pretty advanced for me. I could probably pull out a Benren though. Benren is formal. It's like the present person or the present author. Yeah, so it refers to the person who's writing or speaking. Benren, very formal. 或直接弱化年龄，弱化年龄，女性房东，成交女性室友。So 成交 I should use this one. 成招，成招经销商。So this chong is not really, yeah, it's not, it's just kind of a fancy way of writing, isn't it? 不是错误，只是风格问题。That's very much my situation nowadays. It's not so much making grammar mistakes. You can't just point, well, seldom can you point out you made a concrete error there. It's matters of style and things like that, and that's when it becomes quite tricky. 之间表达可以更自然。2026年，01月，起有空，入住啊，入住 is the correct one，入住和入住啊，房间空出，入住 is correct. Yeah, I couldn't think of that on the spot. 有空略偏口语 Yeah, it didn't really match. I knew that. I knew it wasn't like technically wrong or anything, but I knew it didn't match the tone. 与前面的正式语气有点不一致。Yeah, thank you, ChatGPT. You are correct on this one. And yeah, I should have put 入住 and 成招. Yeah, these are words I should use 成招，现成招。一名女性是由合租。Yeah, and 本人。All right, what's 3? 备用句子列算账感。So, 每月要花费200元，在招租语境里，更常见是每月约200元。So okay, so this one I should put 约另付约另付约 that's a good choice, isn't it? 另付 So this is like additionally pay. So this emphasizes on top of the rent. 另付约200元 Fair enough. 据合同略显生硬 Yeah, so 不得 fancy the formal stuff. 据合同 What's wrong with 据合同这里没问题，但据合同在招租广告中不算常见。OK， 吸毒品本身是对的，但是no, it's saying what I wrote is correct, not that this is correct. 但在招租语境里稍微有点重。Yeah, maybe you wouldn't mention drugs. It's like, oh, all right, you're not allowed to take drugs. But in the context, it's China, and that's a very serious crime in China. 更自然的写法，例如据合同规定，是据合同规定，禁止吸烟、饲养宠物及其他违法行为 illegal activities. Yeah, that is really better than what I wrote. 或干脆禁止吸烟、养宠物，严禁违法行为。Yeah, no, ChatGPT is giving solid advice here. 大声音 Yeah, this one I didn't know how to phrase. 略口语不许发声 Yeah, okay. 不许大声喧哗 Yeah, so loud ruckus. It sounds more formal in Chinese. 不许大声喧哗请保持安静 Actually, this kind of works as well. Yeah, 大声喧哗 But this is a pretty advanced word, and I'm not going to be able to pull it off too easily without more practice. Again, solid advice. This is solid advice. 综合评价，按考试标准，任务完成度高，Yay！语言准确性高，自然度中上。 That's like intermediate or middle scoring or above. 不分点，几乎没有。如果这是 HSK 5、6级写作，我会认为是安全偏上了一篇。What is 偏上了一篇？Safely 偏上了。What? Is there a meaning here of 偏 that I don't know? I don't know what this means. Alright, 如果是 HSK 7到9级，主要就是在更向真实广告这一层面打磨。Yeah, so for HSK 7 through 9, I feel like I could have done better, maybe, if I practiced, if I rehearsed. What does this mean? 上的一偏上的一篇. What does this mean? I have no idea. Alright, 如果你愿意，下一步我可以在不改内容信息的前提下，给你一篇母语者风格润色版。Not really. I'm more after what marks I would get and some concrete advice. There was some good choice, good options. 本人、喧哗、成交. What were the other ones? All right, let's move on. Oh, that's my previous video. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, so I don't want that. 或按考试评分点，逐句，标出，可得分，不加分，不加分但不扣分的位置。No, I don't care. Time to move on to the next task. All right. So I think I did okay, but I probably took too long. 45 minutes for this whole section, but at the same time, that was a little tricky. Oh, wow. This is twice as long. So maybe 10 minutes here and 25 minutes here. No, I can't spend 10 minutes. 15 minutes here, 20 minutes. No, I've got 45 minutes. So 15 to 20 minutes here and 20 to 25 minutes here. I don't know. I'll have to do the math at some point. Anyway, here's the next one. So we'll do this one. 1 second. I'll put this on the screen. Prompt. Right. 科技my writing. 科技极大的改变了我们的生活方式。你觉得科学发展是会促进还是抑制人的全面发展？请就这个话题谈谈你的观点，字数不少于300字。Now I need to present this as an argumentative piece. The argumentative pieces, you have title, you have intention, you have evidence, and you have argumentation. 4 things. So it needs to involve this, render, and it needs, I'm probably going to say 附件. So with 全面, I need to emphasize multiple disparate aspects of human life, and how science has affected / improves. All right. So maybe I need to give the kind of plethora of evidence. Usually the evidence is like quotes or things like this, but statistics. But here it's more like I can cite examples of technology. So I mean, like, cite the existence of planes or air travel, things like that. And it's not going to be debatable whether or not this exists because it does, right? Um, so, how do I? What do I want my intention to be? What is the point I want to get across? So science. Oh, I need. Whoops. I need this word as well. Science. Fun. Fun. Um. All right. Science promotes human overall development. Um. How am I going to get this? Hmm. So I need some sort of snappy way of presenting this. Yeah. 总体 maybe I'll just 嗯，总体来说，科学发展，嗯，不断的促进内的发展。So there's a few writing styles. So I could make this the first sentence in my argumentative piece, and this is called the Chongyu. It's called 开门见山. 开门见山, you open the door and see a mountain. 开门见山 style writing is when you get straight to the point, no faffing around. However, I'm tempted to faff. I want to faff. I want to kind of pique the audience interest first. So I'm going to start 你想象过吗？你想象过吗？嗯，呃呃，如果你在缺乏科技发展的宇宙里，你也 OK。如果你生活在缺乏科技发展的宇宙里，生活在缺乏科学发展的宇宙里，如果你的嗯你的repeating 生活，嗯，假如有一个，假如有一个嗯一个平行宇宙缺乏科技发展的生活在so if supposing there was a parallel universe that lacks scientific development, um, 你的生活会如何改变？你的生活会有什么不同？ All right, so this is a good start, right? Well, I'm comparing this, our real world, with a parallel universe where this doesn't happen. I think that's going to be a strong start, right? Oh, that's an interesting question. 你生病没有药可治？你，嗯，你你饿了，饿肚子，没有，你生病了，没有药可治，没有农业，没有优化的农业，嗯，生病了就完蛋了，如果你生病的话，时候没有药能嗯、要看书，不过要排挤，no maybe 摘，or maybe just 摘水果，晒水果，水果，打猎，你要看书，我要摘水果和打猎，无法，呃，我天天去摘水果和打猎，没有 surplus. How do you say surplus in Chinese? 超量，right? 嗯，哦，超量没有，你要看书，但是今天要去，今天今天要去这，没时间看书。你 okay? Rule of three. Let's use the rule of three. What's the third one? 你要 what? So if you get sick, there's no medicine. If you want to read a book, you can't. You have to pick berries and hunt. Um, if you want, what is another thing that comes from science that we take for granted? And yeah, like mortality is one thing I can tell you. But you want to visit your grandma, but she died when you were 20. So I don't know. No, she died when you were an infant. And yeah, you've never actually met her. I don't know. Um, yeah, maybe I can say that, but cars have yet to be invented. Okay. 你要去拜访姥姥姥爷，但是um travel is I think 但是你没有人类没有发明哦 okay sorry 1 second yeah so that's all right I guess I've given 3 examples of just where science affects human life in different ways. So this is like medicine, this is reading books, so like culture, and this is like going to visit your relatives. So this is interpersonal connections. So these are different aspects of life. So social, medical, and culture. Yeah, 好在我们不生活在这个宇宙里，这个宇宙好在我们不生活在这个宇宙里，大家都大家都呃总是得利于得益于科学不断发展，在呃很多不同的方面下，okay, that makes a good contention, right? So in a large number of aspects, everybody benefits from science, the development of science. So here, I didn't use the Cayman Genshan method. I used this kind of narrate a little tale and then, okay, now I've motivated the critic. Now I need to give concrete examples of evidence. Yeah, okay, so I'll give 2. Let's just say 2. One paragraph is one form of evidence, next paragraph, another one. All right, so, 科学的发展, well, maybe I should continue this to the point where we don't even like acknowledge it. 以至于我们没意识到下意识的科学，科学下意识的融入了我们的生活的我们生活的各角落，以至于我们以至于科学下意识的融入我们生活的每个角落，每个方面，每个方面。All right. Evidence. So I want to emphasize that we take a lot of things for granted with relations to science. Yeah. And we don't even realize a lot of the time, we barely even consider it science. Like I'm using a computer on YouTube, everything is science. And people are just like, yeah. It's just everywhere. Like every surface, I just open my eyes. Every single surface I look at is like science. There's paint on the wall. Guess what? Science. There's like optimize these paints and the colors and so on. There's electricity in the light switch. There's like here I'm sitting on a plastic chair. Guess what? Science. Everything's science. Yeah. there's a lot of science in the optimization and all this sort of thing as well. It's everywhere. But a lot of the people, yeah, don't know. Hmm. Yeah, okay, so I guess my contention is that it's everywhere, but we don't, yeah, 无处不在. So 无处不在, the double negative, but it's a very common phrase. 无处不在. Oh, that actually might be a good title. 科学不不在科学 Yeah, I'll put definite. Um, evidence. I think evidence is just and lots of examples, but I think one of the examples I really like is SIDS. Not that I like, it's a good example from science. So 比如说，我举个例子，举大海中的举大海中的一个例子，说what's SIDS in Chinese? I looked at this the other day. SIDS is 婴儿猝死综合症。导致不少婴儿maybe this is not the greatest. Let's pick another one. I don't know. I don't want to write about this. It's not like it's not a pleasant topic, really. It really is a scientific success. All right. Okay. Let's talk about weather forecasting, ozone layer, moon landing. Oh, so much. Let's talk about ground ozone layer. The problem is science there is also causing the problem with ozone layer as well as solving it. Electricity. Yeah, no. Electricity. 正在普遍的使用，正在普遍使用。Yeah, this is tricky. I don't think that's a really. How can I make this work? The electricity. What should I write? 电能正在普遍的使用。OK，要学习用如果要学习需要用电能。如果要用电能。Rule of three. 如果要 what's something else? Or maybe I'll use 无论你要学习旅游what else is there? 看电视 I want something something I don't know higher level than this. 学习 what's something you can study? 学习人工智能 人工智能 You want to study AI 去蒙古旅行 travel in Mongolia 呃或者 I need something else, something totally random. 嗯或者发明新的no 制造设计新桥梁设计一座桥梁。It's not one example though, is it? 啊 what am I supposed to say? It's like blood of. It's like everything is science. I don't think I can see anything that isn't like at least optimized by science. My clothes, like they are optimized by scientific experiments, right? The agriculture, the manufacturing, the logistics, everything is optimized by science as well. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. What is the prompt again? 就这个话题谈谈你的观点那全面发展。All right, let's go. Let's get it. I don't just want to talk about technology. So maybe I should go look more about Rene. Rene, 人类的生活有多种方面，有多种方面，社交、读书，呃，医疗健康 health 健康，what other aspects are there? Educational 教育，家庭，well, it's kind of socialism. Education, health, 娱乐 fun. 嗯，科学的发展，科学的发展，嗯，不仅不仅影响之影响之影响影影响影响 is it 影响之科学的发展呃促进是意思促进是呢？促进每一方面，嗯，OK，使得每一个方面变得每个方面变得更方便，像多方便，呃，is there a word in Chinese to something like facilitate or to make more convenient? Um, you can use 方便 as a verb, meaning maybe you can 方便我的生活。 I don't know. Maybe that is legit. um,所以 this 科学的发展不使得生活中的各个方生生活中的各个方面变得更方便。从嗯、从从大海的粒子中拿出个 alright，你的奶奶，OK，你的奶奶，no，你的女儿，嗯，迷路了，该怎么办？呃，多亏科学，由于科学的发展，那凭借鉴，呃，嗯，在呃，他一体化，呃，他能够他能呃轻易的拿出手机，拿出手机，拿出手机，通过呃卫航，is it 卫航？卫航 is 卫航 right？卫星航导，卫航。I think you can just say 卫航 right？I'm not just making this up right？卫航，通过卫航 APP 找路，指路，嗯，通过你女儿回路了，该怎么办？应该向一个人指路吗？陌生人，或者嗯，对，你的女儿迷路了，该怎么办？她应该向一个陌生人，请指路，请求教，呃，也请求，或者呃，能轻易的拿出手机，呃，点击 something like this，点击几下，点击后，点击后，打开，呃，打开卫航，maybe 不导航，卫航，我 maybe 要卫星导航，卫星导航，satellite navigation APP，找路，找路 is a word right？找路，迷路了怎么办？嗯 这样不仅呃，这样他不仅不再录了迷路，但而且这样而且嗯很安全和自由，没有冒风险，没有冒风险，没有风险，和陌生人说话的风险，嗯，没有冒风险，呃，也嗯，还是很自由，嗯，他不仅不再迷路，而且也依赖自己，独立解决自由的，而且这样他赢自己呃解解决了解决了呃凭自己解决了问题，凭自己嗯，我的起凭科学解决了问题，嗯更自由的，like it's a freedom. She has the ability to solve her own problems. Therefore, she is freer. 嗯，这样她自己呃自由的。Maybe I don't need. 嗯，how long we wow, I'm already over, am I? Oh, it's 300. Yeah, I feel like I'm only on the second paragraph, right? I've barely even started. Um, OK，这种高科技、这种技术、这种科学、这种技术，来自科学，这种技术起源于科学发呃发展，科学的发展，航天，呃计算机科学，计算机科学，航天，计算机科学，呃like space travel, 航天maybe I'll put 天文学，航天，天文学，天文学，计算机科学。What's another? I need a rule of three. 物理学，物理材料学，material science 科学，material science astronomy. Yeah, I'm going to use M dash. I got into using M dash. 这种技术起源于不同科学的不同多种多多科多种科学的它适用在嗯呃应用在 日常生活，呃，潜移默化的，潜移默化就是下意识的，这种科学背景不在我们嗯这种科学背景，嗯而与大部分也许我们忽略忽略或者纯粹不知道，呃，I'm not sure. All right, but I feel like we're getting the right way. But I feel like, yeah, I'm kind of repeating the kind of plethora of evidence. But I gave one concrete example. All right, now argumentation. I feel like I've got to get to the conclusion because it's already way too long. I don't feel like I've written all that much. All right, so conclusion, but I need to argument. 嗯，大家的生活，嗯，大家生活中的not that 重，的任何方面都呃受科学发展影响。Oh, that should have been my contention. I didn't use that, but maybe I'll have a title. 嗯，科学的发展，我们生活科学的发展与人类的发展，科学发展，人类发展。Maybe I'll leave it like that. It's a title. It doesn't have to be like proper grammar, etc. etc. 大家生活中的任何方面都呃大大受科学发展的影响。你就大开眼睛，就是呃演出胳膊，演出啊延伸胳膊，举一举，随机呃指出任何东西旁边的东西，很可能那算很可能肯定，他肯定他肯定呃会和我们可怜的女儿对会像可怜路的女儿样actually no 像呃导航卫星导航一样有 隐藏隐藏的科学。Hmm, I'm repeating 科学背景, but all right, we'll fix that in a minute. Um, yeah, 它可能涉及材料，可能涉及它的嗯这种科学。嗯这个背景可能涉及材料manufacturing 制造材料制造研究发展。I don't want to repeat that. 等料这个方面，也 yeah，大部分时候我们不知道，我没想到，我们没想起，我们不想起，嗯，而且大部分大多时候，我们不想起，嗯，这些对我们任何方面，科学带来的，因此谁能否认？呃，也前面无论你想做什么，无论你想想做什么，想买什么，吃什么什么，嗯，也无论你想做什么，想什么什么，想吃什么，都会，无论想做什么，想买什么，吃什么，你不必避免no 不必no不必必须势必呃你呃我们的生活势必会受到嗯可嗯 all right I'll fix that in a minute. Let's read it. 科学发展，人类发展。There is a comma. 假如有一个缺乏科学发展的平行宇宙，你的生活会有什么不同？你生病的时候没有药物，怎么办？你要看书，但是天天要去摘水果和打猎，哎，没时间看书。嗯，更重要的就是不被呃蒙受。 去掉。对，actually right，那更重要的，就是不被蒙受掉。Don't get eaten。呃I don't know. That's funny, but I'm not going to do it. 你要去拜访姥姥姥爷，但是人类没有发明汽车，路途那么远，不能走。好在我们不生活在这个宇宙里，在许多不同的方面下，大家总是得益于科学的不断发展，以至于科学下意识的，I don't want that。科学融入了我们的生活的每个角落。Figurative，I think it's，科学的发展，使生活中的各个方面变得更方便。I don't like how that sounds. It's not very succinct, but all right. 社交、健康、教育、娱乐，从大海的例子其中拿出一个。你的女儿迷路了，该怎么办？她应该向一个陌生人请求指路吗？或者，她能轻易的拿出手机，一下呃，点击后，点击一下后，自己下后，打开微信导航APP 找路，呃，帮他也微信导航 APP 能帮他找路。这种技术起源于多种科学的发展，材料科学、天文学、计算机科学、统计学，而也许我们忽略或者纯粹不知道它的科学，嗯，它它的科学基础。大家生活中的任何方面都大大受到科学发展的影响。延伸胳膊，随机指出任何周围的东西，它肯定会像卫星导航一样，有隐藏，嗯呃有可能隐藏的科学背景，有可能明显的 possibly hidden but possibly obvious 科学背景。这个背景可能涉及材料制作、研究等方面，呃，等许多方面，它的等方面，而且大多时候我们呃不会想，我们不会想起科学带来的影响，呃，科学对它带来的影响。因此，无论无论想做什么，想买什么，想吃什么，我们的生活势必会受到 我们的人生，设备会大幅度受到科学的影响。不好意思，科学对科学的发展，呃，会在大幅度上，会嗯直接指导指导我们生活的为 Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? 大家生活中的任何方面都大大受科学发展的影响。延伸胳膊，随机指出任何周围的东西，它肯定会像卫星导航一样，呃，这样的，呃提以上提起的，呀，它肯定会像以上提起的，你像的卫星导航一样，有可能隐藏的、可能明显的科学背景。这个背景可能涉及材料、制造、研究等方面，而且大多时候我们不会想起科学呃，对它带来的影响。因此，无论关于的因此 I do need connectives. ChatGPT criticizes my lack of connectives. Maybe I will in conjunctions and so on. 因此，无论想做什么，想卖什么，为什么嗯、科学的发展在大幅度上会觉得我们生活的轨。It's not perfect, but it'll do. All right. So it was meant to be 300. What did I do? 490. All right, I'm gonna have to work on that. All right, thanks. And this was my. Let's see what you got. I need a drink of water. 1 second. All right. Got my water. 嗯，整体评价先给结论。立意清楚，结构完整，论证方向正确，而且你明显在往上写。不是模板文。Okay, so what is this? 往上写. So this is originality or something, is it? I don't know. Who cares? So yeah, Morban when. So this is like you've memorized an article and just regurgitated onto your assignment or whatever. I kind of don't see the point. 这篇如果放在 HSK 6到7的论述题里，属于思路加分，语言略施后退，第一类。What is this? Is this a 成语？拖后腿。哦，拖后腿。Yeah, this is yeah. Okay, so ChatGPT is saying my my logic is reasonable, my train of thought is reasonable, but my wording is holding me back. All right, fair enough. 下面 yeah, this is slang, I think. 拖后腿. So you drag on someone's back legs, right? So you want to walk forward, but someone's holding your legs back. All right. 下面我分3层说，内容与结构，明显语言问题。明显。This is foreshadowing. OK， 提升到更高档次的建议。内容与结构这是你的强项。All right. Let's go through the good parts first. The compliment sandwich. You say the compliment, then you put in the bad bit, and then you want another compliment. Is ChatGPT giving me a compliment sandwich? All right. Eat your sandwich. 第一，清楚，观点明确。你从一开始就明确回答了题目。科学发展促进人的全面发展。Yeah, so yeah, I've had italki teachers and they've said you want a concrete stance. You can't just go, oh, I'm going to be neutral on this, that kind of thing. No, you want concrete, firm opinions. 而且不是空喊口号，而是so this is 不是而是 and this 而且 all right 通过反事实设定平行宇宙来展开这个切入点在考试里是加分的。Okay. ChatGPT appreciated my my what is it? My hypothetical. 1 second. I want to check this and see if it's described in here. No, I checked this. They didn't have a kind of hypothetical where you ask about an alternate universe where your contention is false. But anyway. I'm from a Western country, which is a bit of a strange thing to say when you're from Australia. It's what's it west of? I don't know. New Zealand. Anyway, people from Western countries value novelty and originality over just copying the same format. But anyway. All right. So ChatGPT liked my concrete, clear-cut stance. 而且不是 blah 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 blah. 有思变现，不像科技改变生活，所以很重要。What's that? 那种套路。Some sort of unoriginal train of thought or something. 结构是完整的3段式。第一段设想无科技世界，引出结论。引出结论。So I'm kind of guiding the reader to come to the same conclusion by like proof by contradiction. All right. 第二段具体例子导航儿童安全。Exactly. Yeah. 第三段上升到总体影响与总结。这是标准议论文结构。阅卷老师会很安心。安心 Is that the right word? All right. 2比较明显，但不致命的语言问题。So relatively obvious but not critical language problems. ChatGPT there's a lot of crosses there. Getting nervous. 下面这些我会点出来，但请注意，他们更多是不像母语者，而不是 错到扣大分. Yeah, so it's more like you don't sound like a native speaker rather than you're going to lose massive marks. All right, what you got for me? 正确的是 okay, 各个方面. Oh, really? I feel like I should know that. Okay. Whoa. So that was an error. That is, I'm going to lose marks for that error. 在许多不同的方面下 it's just wordy, is it? 在许多方面，在各个方面 Yeah, it's very wordy. Yeah, 在许多方面 Yeah, fair enough. Okay, 个别搭配偏翻译腔 Okay, it's criticizing me for translation ease with my collocations. Let's see what we got. 从大海的粒子其中拿出一个 Yeah, you're right. It does sound like an English phrase translated into Chinese. Yeah, all right, all right, all right. 举个简单的例子，从众多例子中举一个。No, I feel like this has got my own, like, it feels like my own words though, right? 大海的例子，在大海的例子。Yeah, so maybe like it's not wrong, is it? I don't think it's wrong, but I think it's wrong. Yeah, well, if I put that in, or if I just put Zhong, yeah, this is translated, isn't it? All right, what if I put this one into Google? 众多例子中一个 Yeah, it's better, isn't it? So this is maybe not wrong, but 个别动词搭配不稳。不稳 What is 不稳 Unstable collocation? What is an unstable collocation? 延伸胳膊，随机指出任何周围的东西。Because I've got 随机 and 任何。这里问题不是语法，而是画面有点乱。延伸胳膊，用的太具体，随机指出。用胳膊随机，Why is that not 不像书面议论文？All right，思路很好，但可以抽象一点。It doesn't like this kind of doesn't like my tone or something like this. It's not a formal argumentative or something like this. But I think I'm right? Like if almost everyone, if they just stretch out their hand and point to anything, there'll be some science background to whatever they point at. It's not like, yeah. Anyway, 抽象词略小 OK，具体词略多 I didn't use very many metaphors. I didn't use any quotes. All right. 你很擅长举具体生活场景，打猎、摘水果、迷路、手机。All right. 但在 HSK 高级论述中，要再多一点抽象概括。例如对人的认知能力，对社会运行方式，对个人选择空间。 So it's not talking about me using metaphors, it's talking about me using more abstract samples. 例子很多，但上升总结，稍微不够锋利。Alright。如果把这篇续到更高一档，重点。OK。头骨架 ，good skeleton，不用推翻重写。问题不是没内容，用这个。Alright, what are we talking about？用 B 语言承载了 A 的思想。哦，用 B 加。Oh, so this is wow. ChatGPT pulled out a metaphor here. B 加 is like my ranking at school, right? So A, B, C, D. Potentially E. I don't know. Do people have E's and F's or no pass? 解决方案是每一段结尾多加一句抽象总结句。例如直说思路，不给完整改写。I'm not entirely sure what it's going on about, but 点出科技与生存发展的关系。从导航上升到安全感。自主感。Oh, 自主, that was the word I should have used. 自主. It's not 自由, it is 自主. Yeah. Because, yeah, the girl that got lost, like, you could ask for direction. Most of the time, it's pretty safe to do that. It's not going to be a problem. But maybe, like, but it's better to rely on yourself. 自主. 自由 is freedom to be able to do what you want. It's a bit different. 明确回应全面发展这4个字。So it liked that one, right? That's a good thing. So what are we talking about again? So it wasn't a big fan of the first paragraph. Is that what it's saying? No. No, this is overall, isn't it? All right. 少量学术感连接词会很值钱 worth money. So value. Presumably, this is not literal. 已经在用，因此无论很好。Thank you. 如果在自然的加入1、2次，不仅而且从某个意义上说，更重要的是，不会显得装，反而显成熟。Yeah, I don't know. I don't like using grammar structures, really. It's just not my writing style. I mean, I can use them, but I feel like, ugh, ugh. No one wants to read them. They sound awful. But maybe that is a way to impress your reader. We're not writing to express, we're writing to impress, right? 标题方向是对的，但略觉 a little bit excessively direct. All right, so what's your title then? 课本感. What's the problem with 课本感? It sounds too textbooky. What am I supposed to do with that kind of feedback? Your title is too textbooky. Oh no! Oh no, my title is textbooky. ChatGPT, what's going on? 如果这是考试不扣分。Alright, so what's the problem? 如果追求高分，可以考虑因果更明确。 或稍微抽象一点. I didn't think of a good one though. I didn't think of a better one, and I kind of wanted to stop. I didn't want to do this forever. 四一句话总结思路. Oh, so this is a TLDR of what we wrote above. 思路明显高于平均考生. Oh wow. Thank you for your flattery, ChatGPT. I wonder how legit it is. 语言有非母语痕迹. So it has non-native speaker traces. 但整体稳定，也提升方向，抽象总结，减少翻译腔. Yeah, so more abstract summaries, and I have to get rid of the translation ease. But so translation ease is not wrong, it's just not preferred, right? 如果你愿意，下一步我可以做三种之一. No, I don't want you to do it. All right. So let us go back. So we did the reading and writing section. Yeah, the reading section didn't seem all that different to the reading section of the current exam, right? The main difference is there is no faulty wording, and this has changed format. This section requires less reading than its counterpart on the HSK 2.0 exam. I think it's more relevant because these words seem limited to the HSK 6 vocabulary. This one was made slightly harder by giving one thing you have to throw away. All right. And this seemed identical. I couldn't tell the difference. There are 超纲词 words outside the curriculum. There's a few Chongyus or Chongyu-like things. Yeah. A few fairly rare words, but they're not meant to be critical. Basically, I'm not sure. Like, the difficulty of these types of questions goes up and down quite a lot. If they're discussing something related to chemistry, or such as like getting calcium in your diet, it might be quite hard in terms of jargon. There might be a lot of scientific jargon. If they're talking about Chinese history, it might involve concepts I've never even heard of. That sort of people I not heard of, dynasties I'm not familiar with, etc. So the difficulty goes up and down like a yo-e. Yeah, I don't think this was notably more difficult. Yeah, well, maybe if I have a bell curve, it's probably maybe minus half a standard deviation from the mean. If I'm allowed to use statistics, probability jargon to explain my point of view. And 写作样题, So the writing section, honestly, that's okay. Two problems was I wrote too much here and I'm not paying attention to time. The timing will have to be recalculated. So now that I've done all the practice for the HSK 6, the post-reform thing, I think I can do this. I don't think this is impossible. Is it easier than the HSK 2.0? Yeah, it's a little hard to say. Well, it's easier in the sense that there's fewer questions, and these questions seem more relevant. There's no you being section, and you probably have to read less in the reading section, but not just like you read less per minute as well. I don't know what the speaking speed is. Probably the same, right? I have to estimate the speed. in the listening section and in the oral section. Yeah. Anyway, still lots to think about. I'm seriously considering taking this exam. Yeah, so yeah, here it is here. There's an announcement of a trial HSK 3.0 exam. So I'm calling this HSK 3.1 since they've updated the 3.0 syllabus. I want a different number so I can differentiate between HSK 3.0 and HSK 3.1. But in any case, I'm very tempted to actually take this. It's next year, which sounds like a long way away, but it's 11/12 days from now. And that's next year. This exam will be in about 40 days from this video, which gives me time to prepare. And the other question is, I want to, or at least I'm seriously thinking of taking the 7 through 9 exam. What does that mean? Are these questions relevant for preparing for the HSK 7 through 9 exam? The writing certainly is, which has made me think, oh, that's a really good idea. Do the writing, focus on the writing. Some of the reading questions are the same on the HSK 7 through 9. Same with listening. I'm going to be honest, just generic listening practice is enough. Well, not enough, actually. It's valuable. It's enough in the sense of it's worth doing, even if you don't do anything else. If you know what I mean. It's worth doing. It's very important. And just getting in those hours of listening practice. The oral section, there's an oral section on HSK 7 through 9 exam. It's a bit different though on the HSK 7 through 9 exam. There is argumentative discussions, so I'll need to do that. HSK 7 through 9 exam also has translation. HSK 1 through 6 does not have translation, only 7 through 9. I don't know why they put that on there. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know of any other comparable exam in any other language that has translation. But like, translation is just a different skill, right? And I've spent, I learned Chinese using Chinese, right? And that's what I thought was a sensible thing to do. It's also what my teachers encouraged me to do. And now suddenly, oh, that was louder than I anticipated. And now suddenly my teachers, the exam's like, oh, there's translation. And now I need to go back in time and tell myself, oh, you need to learn how to translate everything as well. Yeah. I need a time machine. Yeah, when I started preparing for the HSK 6, there was no oral component. So guess what? Guess what I didn't practice? And guess what I'm not good at? Yeah. Anyway, lots to think about. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. TTFN!